In this video, we're going to look at how to solve linear inequalities. So let's look at this first example. It says negative 2s plus 11 is greater than or equal to 14. And they want us to solve this for s. So I'm going to do everything I would do to solve an equation. I would use inverse operations to get the s all by itself. So I would do the opposite of plus 11 is minus 11, and I do that to both sides. And I get negative 2s is greater than or equal to 3. My last step is to divide by negative 2. Now here's the thing you need to remember. Whenever you divide an inequality by a negative, the direction of the inequality must change to face the other way. So in this question, I'm dividing by a negative. So the direction of the inequality must change directions. Since I divided by a negative 2, this went from being a greater than or equal to a less than or equal to. And I'm not sure which format I should write it in, so I'm going to write it in both. All right, that rule only applies when you're dealing with inequalities and you're dividing by a negative. So I don't know how often that will come up for you. I'm sure it'll come up and we'll forget it. So I'm going to say it one more time. When you're dividing by a negative, the direction the inequality is facing changes. All right. Question number 2. 4m plus 12 is less than 6m minus 30. Now, just like equations, when you have inequalities with variables on both sides, you should start by moving all the variables to one side. So I'm going to do minus 4m to both sides. And I'm going to get 12 is less than 2m minus 30. And then I'm going to do plus 30 to both sides. And get 42 is less than 2m. Last step is divide by 2. And get 21 is less than m. This is the final answer, but if it's out of order, if you don't like the way it's written, you're allowed to switch it. Just make sure that the inequality sign is still pointing towards the same number, right? It said 21 is the smaller of these two, and if I change the order, 21 is still the smaller of the two, right? So in these two examples I showed you 2 reasons why you might switch the direction the inequality is facing. If you're dividing by a negative, or if you get to a step and you want to change the order, move things from one side to the other. Some people don't like that the variable is on the right, so if you want to switch it, great. You just have to change the direction the inequality is facing. Thanks for watching.